tears, saying it wasn't meant to be like this. Or even how the world played tricks till it all turned now I'm broken. And that's slowly falling away into the tormented sleep, haunted by dream imagery made for the moments of solace and cradling arms. A time when there was no sense of what it meant to be alone. Made frightful in the pale winter light, cast from a 3/4 moon now waning over the rooftops in this distant hillside, shrouded in the dropping thermometer, simple time measurements. Even the birds sung on a cold wind echoed through the window, left the jar, thick smoke escaping into the dark blue-like sky. The slow up rhythmical tapping sounds of the keys, spelling out the words made for this night. Absent dream stinks within the common eye of the always turbulent storm. Purpose-built phrase to try and explain the ways in which it still hurts. So turn your attention from the agony of grief, slowly trying to make sense of why this is all happening. Trouble gazes in the face of friends, family and strangers, that all-encompassing knowing you're sad but never can keep to speak of. Save for these isolated headphoneless adventures in the moments of solitude between the toil and struggle, shaping our future paths made heavy under thought from a loss and awkwardly protracted failures. We can all sing our hymns, build shelters and bury our dead, but there will always be this isolation, waiting patiently in the dark place, kept hold for the coming and the end of each winter's day. Used from the psychedelic Deathcab of the unwanted solitude of darkness. Used from the psychedelic Deathcab of the unwanted solitude of darkness. Autumnal remembrance of past time seems so far away in this new cold land, hand in hand with the loneliness. Awkward pirouette through silence in the gaps between tear pores, shielded in a cold war from kind people, unable to call towards the light, lasting long enough to spell the ways in which it might end. Sending messages crystallized in translation across the dark and lonely globe from the old world to the Americas. Smoke rooms on a patio under the harvest moon, and doomscapes and cloudscapes and the oppression of cold winds. 2/3 of a mother lukewarm tea and a copy of Kafka's Castle. Strained eyes and sallow face smiles in the understanding of separation. Standing hymns in a closed wall compound, shrouded in down and drawn curtains, makeshift hopes in a black and Bible text torn from a senseless society's feelings, pervaded on a cable television and red carpet instruction. To the thousands of souls alone at the end of the working day, paint your hopes on the inside and cold shoulder those who hate you. Life is made of chapters of regret and periods of mourning, lost times, relationships and close friends. Leave cold air and tell yourself you're not alone. Riding the metro tube line, highway, interstate, dark house on a grim Sunday evening, made from world news reports, tired food and black to federal eyes. Trouble policy is still lonely night skies, abandoned body in a broken promise and lost childhood dreams. Made insecure from the progress, lost childhood dreams. Aqualung, Zodiac, Aqualung, Zodiac, Aqualung, Zodiac, Cancer. Don't rely on no one else, just send it all and kill yourself now. Kill yourself now.
bloody, the frozen stiff, and a polar bear's blades glare through a snow-covered shade like fence. birth, we hurt reaper right on the blaze of the sled that got the bellies beneath the stars. Shrieks in the heat of the warm bodies inside the flesh of us all hiding.
I don't get it with my warm heart, all these cold-blooded space hitters and frozen toes. The cellular structure of a broken snow globe is spilling everywhere, but that's how hip-hop toasters goes. I'm like 10th Street poets all hoping for change. We don't need to entertain an economically viable reason. Look at my feet, I'm leaving. I need a regular change of scenery, and a season like this lacks the greenery of believing.
Spoken at your greener, never off the past, pouring out frivolous, been sowing holes, open for your hands. Arthritis, white burning, stop singing sour songs, long verses, sing along, gravestones are bone, blackened in the cold, the diamonds walking into friendly fires, mountain climbs inside the freezer long, the stones tumble when the wake, take previous, too serious, the snakes simplify, long drive into nothing, catching periods, late.
Hidden souls buried breathless in the palms of frostbitten hands. Freshly sitting the blood spilled till blackens all snow. As my eyes roll back into hell's stomach pit, sick in the sky unfolds cold over this disease. Leather the skin slowly sagging off the skeleton in the cabin, fevered with a death threat.
Sleep in its rooftops unavoidably dark and moving through the persistent and panic cloud cover above an unimaginable amount of shrouded heads grimacing. The tarmac's all consuming, sinking in the urban periphery as a few leaves cling unwillingly in the chilly air. Blowing in a lush forsaken crescendo which we wipe as thrashing a frantic display of something else was incessantly wasted. While the improbably vibrant light skids our way across the glazed pavement like a misplaced message never meant for one of us.
Slightly after the wood burning stove goes out, that's lit the kindling and muster up and take up dinner. If I'm halfway lucky or even have a speck of mobile current to shovel frozen water from this walkway. Hinge rust, broken ravaged, master in Superior Valley, returning solo to the general star under the old fog lamp, working misery, a sitting in the afterward freeze space, building lumps of murmur freezing.
had traps and they vary from season to season, and the weather turns to treason and eventually freezing rain. But no one leaves and no one complains. Instead we stay inside and we say we played hide and seek for hours and days and weeks and years, and I swear they still haven't found me. Oh no, they still haven't found me. Outside of the box, victim of an equinox with inadequate oxygen. I am in hiding from the climate around me. I had traps and they vary from season to season, and the weather turns to treason and eventually freezing rain. But no one leaves and no one complains. Instead we stay inside and we say we played hide and seek for hours and days and weeks and years, and I swear they still haven't found me. Oh no, they still haven't found me. Outside of the box, victim of an equinox with inadequate oxygen. I am in hiding from the climate around me. Bethany, shot treatment in the pit, making poor breath of detail therapy. These are the bones of dead celebrities mounted on a mantle beside the family portrait. Assist now will be swept asunder. Subway sounds out rough with thunder, and a darkening sky creaks in slow rotation. Glass boat humor, coffee table conversation, peace or long list of if I were not I am. Winters, winter solstice.
of glistening crimson. So pretty, so beautiful. The embroidered thicket stitched in close-knit cups, mist drops in sudden spells to shroud the sunken dwellings. All's hell in the village hall.
Complicated personification of energy circulating into a continuous point of uncertainty. There's another way, another feeling of failure. We're not pathing on a search to follow someone else's dreams and goals, using abused tools for the other people's profits to inflate crooked ego. He has nothing more than a pawn on a chessboard. And if the correct steps are took, we're gonna end up on the other side of the game. We're gonna catch power in the safety of an enemy. Three queens of a roster with the king surrounded in opposition. It's a great with the ring of death, and it's about time I got to watch fear collapse into a cold-filled mental environment of unlimited possibilities unlocked.
Easy how to recall now how the pile of burning peaks seems to steam beneath the streaming rain showers. Stepping down the bank with uneasy purchase to where wanderers views cower in the view of the Roscoe. Hung high beside the sleepy white surroundings. A pitchfork reclines on the kissing gate, tapping to the noise the trees tease and twist from the wailing wind we've been warned before about. The far off serenading horizon, still encroaching ever further in a dead like floral flutter pirouetting drunken in a day's dreamy disposition.
Buried deeper than the forest in a human heart. Dark red tree trunks, branch capillaries, the blood and bronze full stack. Conveying silent ten shapes and a specters in a sea within a night. Running past in a crimson haze, awkward stumble. No rumble of the thunder sounding out. Shadow pools and mystic lakes, we fool like casting shadows in a gap, carving in the dark. Long sung a silent shroud, hatching slow, understanding by way of circle stones beyond the black line.
Between the clouds somehow we weather and twisted together within a crimson kaleidoscope, unwinding like feathers, falling softly upon sheets of sleet, shrouding the fallow soil, frozen solid under laboured boot tread and worn joints of the weary path, burrowing beyond bracken and briars to the hallowed ground of the darkwood clearing. A broken fence post reclines badly faltering in the winter storm.
It comes down to the point where you wanna destroy the land, like everything in your presence. Disintegrate everything that moves without a blink of an eye. Attaching the back of the cannon down. Wondering what it could have been like to live a happy life. So pissed off in the world for leaving bored inside of the soul. Cause you were intelligent faction and control. Camouflage corruption in the human wormhole. Breaking through the barriers without me. Trying to get reindeer. Living in fear. Trying to interfere with the mother of stress and aggravation. Knocking down with a positive bad. I need to step out the bounds you can live. Fuck the past. It's already becoming future as it translates to the present. I've been converting on a time and it's now appropriate to evolve into spiritual metamorphosis.
day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life. What about today? Is today the worst day of your life? Yeah.
Montana mudded steps, still softly treads the hope for ever fun and honor of that which we are since forgotten. So be it, and so be it, our friend. Dance on a race, toast, we're not alone. So with these fair hands to impress the sentiment. This is the defenseless defender. Words have fallen in a hole, so we failed. The shattered member captured in the sky. Fragments to displace the motions of these stars. Hollow still, kneeling at the windowsill. Seeing the still of the hillside. Breathing deep, knowing inside we will not hold. There's a line thing in the face aside. Remember, man, one such was not the sand. Said the dreams still attainable. Bind these folk and have them see hope in the occasion of their communion. Slow union to struggle on. We make up the numbers and patrol the five fathers while the babes sleep in the cold of winter silence. Face in hand, face in hand, face in hand.
Mm-hmm.